So, welcome to episode 2. Now, episode 2, we'll be styling the nav bar. So, we'll go to our editor. What we have to do, we have to link our HTML file to the CSS file. Use the link element CSS first style.cs. Okay, so I've linked index.html style.cs. So let's get started styling. I'll call this general style. Call general. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select all the elements. Okay, select all the elements. I'll apply margin 0, padding 0, box sizing. Box sizing means that whatever padding you apply to any element is not going to distort, or any margin of margin you apply is not going to distort the structure of your HTML. Then we'll be using this font from sans serif. We'll refresh. Okay, we have something like this. You can see the space now because the padding and margin are so the space between the elements is non-existent. Then next, we'll design the body. Let's design the body. We'll give it background color. What background color? We can make use of Colorzilla. Make use of Colorzilla to pick the background. So I'm going to copy this, paste it. The next general style we want to apply anchor tag. Don't say all the anchor tag, text decoration. Text decoration none. So it's going to remove the underline we are seeing in the underline that we have here. It's going to remove the underline. Then the color. So we want anchor tag to always take the color of the parent element. So I'm going to say inherit. I'm going to take that of the last default setting we're going to image. So the maximum width should be 100%. The height should be auto. We want it to display block because the default is inline block. Alright, so we just want it to and we check what do we have here. You can see it has been done. It has taken the color of the parent element and the underline too because of the styles hide. The next one we are going to look at is the styling of the nav bar header short. So the next one we want to design is the header. I'll put this here. Style. So let's look at what we have here. The header here. This one style. From here. Let's give it a background color. So I'll come back here. I'll use Colorzilla to pick the background color of this. Colorzilla. background color is. So copy, apply the background. Next thing is the color white. FFF. What else? You can say the padding. For the top and bottom, say the top and bottom padding should be 10 pixels. And say for the left and right should have 5 pixels. I think we're done with that. What else? Okay, let's check what we have there. You can see we change the background color. So we have this. What else? The color, we change it to white. Then the padding. The padding. Let's move on to the next element. We have nav wrapper. Copy this nav wrapper from the description. From it, you can actually know what is nav wrapper. It's wrapping these three elements. Div, first div, second div of element. So want to work on. Come here, it's a class, so use dots. First thing we're going to do, say display flex. Display flex. How does display flex work? It's going to convert this vertical arrangement of this element. It's going to convert it to horizontal alignment. Refresh. You can see it has converted to horizontal alignment. 1, 2. Next thing is we need space in between these elements. That's where we're going to make use of space between that justify control. Create space between these elements. I will say justify space between. You can see it has created space in between. Space between this logo and toggle, the toggle, and then you can see the spaces are of the same width. Then next, what do we do? They let us align the item center. And so this will move to the center. To align items, align it. Then what next? Let's check. We have logo. What should we do? Logo. The logo, let's increase the size of the logo and let's make it bolder. If it's an image, once we place an image, this design will not be needed. But for now, we are using text. So let's design. Go back to our CSS. Say logo. Want to increase the font size. Let's give it 4. RAM. Then the font will say it should be bold. So bold and so then let's look at what to have here. Next is the won't be designing this now, or should we? Okay. Let's design the menu toggle. For the menu toggle, it's a class. First thing I'm going to do, menu toggle, I will increase font size. So say the font size should be 1.8. Let's see the fresh. Yep. But we don't actually need the toggle right now. I can decide to say it should display none. We don't need it. So it's no longer here. That's good. And we move on to the next one. Let's check. The next one is the nav or I can just use descendant selection selector nav ul. I'll come here, say nav ul, just like we did before. The display flex. When you display flex, I told you that it's going to convert the vertical alignment to horizontal. So it has converted it to horizontal alignment. Now we want to create spacing between. So this time I won't be using justify content. We'll be using gap, which is more like creating margin. Big gap. I'll give it 4 pixels. You can play around with it. Okay, so you can see it's already looking like this. All right. Then um these bullets, we need to remove these bullets, right? Is go there. We say list style. List style should be when the list style should be. So I want to add more space between. Let me add more padding. Let's look at this space here. So let's I can come here instead of saying increase it so you can have more of it here. I think we are done with are we not? Done. So let's just align this one also. So it's always at the center. Align items center. Then uh, let's add an over a color. What color should we color? I'm looking for suggestions. This is the time I even need AI to suggest colors. So let's look at what we can use. Let's make use of this color. So when you over, you can see we've not yet so not over. So let me refresh. And see when you over, the color of the menu changes. Color of the menu. So this is where we're going to stop this episode. So watch out for the next episode. In our next episode, we'll look at how we can achieve this particular, find the best event. Okay, thank you.